Hi, I'm Nancy Capistran, and I'm here with episode 3 of Expanding Human Excellence Through Open-Eyed Leadership. Today, I'd like to talk to you about a client of mine who was responsible for coordinating a team building event to be attended by over 150 employees. Despite extremely inclement weather, she and a few other senior leaders came up with a creative option to keep the outdoor activities in progress. This meant that the leadership team would need to take turns being outdoors in the unpleasant weather so that they could facilitate the games. A few rogue employees decided they were going to enjoy the day instead of working the event, as the rest of the leaders had resigned themselves to do. Instead, they developed their own rules of the game. Unbeknownst to my client, they had determined they would place bets on their football throwing accuracy by making my client's head the new target. She was blindsided without any warning. The leader of the bullying pack had exceptional aim. His jet-propelled throw was a bullseye, a bellringer. The impact was quick and forceful. My client felt a strong pressure on the side of her head, followed by immediate pain. It wasn't until she was able to drag herself up from the muddy ground and had regained her focus that she realized what had happened. She heard them laughing before she saw the leader high-fiving it with his boys. He was celebrating by bragging about his accuracy and how he had won the bet. My client, on the other hand, was injured, humiliated, and disrespected. Thankfully, she was always gifted with the ability to think fast and talk smart. In the heat of that moment, her immediate thought was that she wanted to go straight for his jugular vein. Through our work together, she knew that wasn't the right choice, even though her next thought was how great it would feel to humiliate all of them by providing several obscenities that could have easily rolled off of her tongue. It was in that next instant that she realized that there was over 100 sets of eyes looking at how she would respond. What we say and how we do things in the heat of the moment are influential and essential. My client had a choice to lash out at him with everything she had in her, or she could choose to turn on a dime and shift her approach. She intensely locked eyes with the leader of this bad behavior, and that was all that needed to take place. It took a tremendous amount of emotional strength to take the high road. It's not what she wanted to do, but it was what she needed to do. The most effective comeback strategy for diffusing adult bullying is to not give them the attention they are starving for. Setting the standard for how we respond when a situation compromises our dignity is far from pleasurable. After the intense stare down, she wanted it to be clear to everyone who was present that she was not afraid. Shortly after the incident, my client was informed that the leader of the gang was harshly reprimanded and his career at that company was limited from that moment forward. Even though he couldn't take back the harm he had inflicted, he was forced to apologize to her. When it comes to bullies, it is not about the specific actions, appearances, or even personalities of the victims. Bullies operate to hide their own incompetence because of their own lack of self-esteem. Many in our society glorify those with actual or perceived power or popularity. Instead, we need to refocus our mindset to honor those with stellar character traits. Core ethical values matter. Autocratic leaders who compromise their ethics and the company culture create chaos with their most valuable assets, the employees. These highly critical managers often have unrealistic expectations, rarely control their tempers, and unflailingly manage by fear. They are toxic to the company's culture. These type of hostile work environments are detrimental to the well-being of others. No one desires to work for an injurious leader. Everyone favors a leader who is calm, in control, and capable of evaluating circumstances as they unfold. I hope the story and the nuggets of wisdom enclosed in this video provide clarity. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.